Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. I met her in 1990, and those are what I heard Jan saying on the other side of the fence when I moved into the neighborhood. Marcia was the oldest sister of 3. Jan is here and Cindy's here. She's got 3 brothers here as well, Greg, Peter, and Bobby. She's got a countless amount of nieces and nephews here. She had no children of her own. She was a community ambassador, and so she adopted many, many families and organizations. By doing so, she devoted countless hours that you couldn't even imagine some of the stuff that she did. That's why it's hard to walk in her footsteps. Not because of her little tiny size 4 shoes, but because she was a hard person to follow. She would let you walk beside her or in front of her, but she did not want you to follow her. She was a leader by example. She was a person that if she couldn't do it herself, she wouldn't ask you to do it. All the hours that she donated to animal shelters to make sure that those dogs were walked so that when they were in the kennels at night, so that they weren't lonely during the day, she kept them busy. She found more volunteers that wanted to do the same thing. And the senior citizens who couldn't read through their glaucomas anymore, she found people to help read to them their favorite books. She found tons of volunteers for the parks and recs when they needed referees and coaches. She was an amazing community ambassador. She did not ask for that title. She earned that title, and she respected the title, but she didn't do all those things because she wanted the title. She did everything because she was that good of a person. In life, she lived the fullest extent of it. And in death, her memory will carry on for generations of people who want to know her. There was a quote said by the late President Abraham Lincoln, and I'm going to read it to you. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years that you lived. She lived every single day to its fullest. The 24 hours in a day, she lived them all, every minute, every second. And now, while she's resting in peace, and we're memorializing her, and we can't hear her voice anymore, we will always hear her spirit. And her spirit will always tell us to be a better version of ourselves. And that's what I will plan on doing so that I can memorialize her for as long as I live, is I want to make sure that I can be the best version of Marcia possible. Rest in peace, Marcia. Everybody here will live their fullest life for you. Thank you for allowing me this time. And the next person up will be her younger sister, Jan Brady. Thank you.